Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we are going to continue the Beast quest, Sepron the Sea Serpent. How you all doing today? Let's see, nose. I'm doing fine. Yep, it's kind of dirty. I'm doing just fine. How about you guys? Hope you guys are doing okay. Oh yeah, clean. Beast quest, Sepron the Sea Serpent. Yeah. Fire and water. Tom looked desperately for his shield. Where had he left it? Then he spotted it at the water's edge, where he had put it when he unsaddled Storm. He grabbed it and yelled to the others, "Get away from the fire. I'll make sure it doesn't get to the boat." Elna and the others ran to a safe distance and watched as Tom flung his shield up before the fire, standing as close to it as he dared, with the boat not far behind him. Hot resin spat angrily as flames licked the shield, and heat from the fire sighed the air on Tom's arms. And he could barely hold the shield in place. "Tom," Elena yelled, "it's not safe, run!" No, Tom shouted, "I'm sure I can hold the fire back." He turned his face away to protect his eyes from the glare of the angry red flames. His tunic was damp with sweat. Gradually, the blast of flame grew weaker. Still holding the shield before him, Tom dragged some of the branches away from and the fire began to die down. Black smoke curled into the air. At last, Tom lowered the shield. Is anyone hurt?" he asked. Elena and Colin shook their heads. The little red-haired girl burst into tears. "I was only trying to help." Her father rushed up and hugged her. "It's all right," he said. "There's no harm done." To Tom, he said quietly, "It's a good thing the ground was wet from the tidal wave, so the fire couldn't spread too quickly." Thank goodness for that. I'll still be in a lot of trouble. So, Tom looked around. The earth was scorched and steaming. The fire could have spread not only to the boat, but to the cottages, and then it didn't bear thinking about it. He glanced over to the clump of trees where Storm was standing. Thank goodness the horse had been out of harm's way. He examined his shield and the gleaming bluish black blush bluish bluish yeah bluish the bluish black dragon's scale in its scorched surface. Wizard Elder had been right. Fernal's gift really was a protection against fire. Looking up, Tom saw Colum and his father staring thoughtfully at the shield, then at him. Tom's stomach lurched. Lurched. What would he say if they questioned him? Let's go back to the cottage, Colum said to his sister, patting her on the shoulder. Silver raced back along the shore and threw himself at Elena, who put her arms around the wolf's neck and hugged him. Is he all right? Tom asked. Yes, he's fine. He wasn't anywhere near the fire. Scrambling to his feet, Elena gestured towards Colum's father. How was examining the repair to the boat? Let's ask if we can borrow the boat. Tom nodded doubtfully. Would the fisherman be willing to lend them the boat? After all, Tom couldn't tell him the real reason he wanted to borrow it, or how urgent his quest was. But there was no other way to reach Sepron, and Tom had to save the kingdom. He walked up to the man. Sir, he began politely. May we borrow the boat? We'll take good care of it. The fisherman straightened up. This is the only boat we have left. Do you think I'm going to give it to you when we need it ourselves? We'll leave Silver and Storm here with you, Elena said, coming to stand beside Tom. That way you can be sure we'll bring the boat back. The man shook his head. I'm not calling you thieves, but anything could happen. There could be another wave or a storm, and the sea serpent's still out there. You might drown, and we'd never see our boat again. But Tom protested. I'm sorry, the answer is no. He turned and walked away. Tom stared after him in frustration. Without a boat, how could they get out to the sea and free Sepron? Helena spoke close to his ear. If he won't lend us the boat, we'll just have to borrow it without permission. Tom stared at her. What? We can't do that. But we'll bring it back, Tom, we know that there'll be more tidal waves if we don't free Sepron from Melville's spell. And there'll be no fish in the sea. Either these people will starve, we'll be taking the boat for their own good. My neck gets stiff when I read like this. Tom thought carefully. Should he risk offending Colum's father, or see the whole kingdom destroyed by Melville's curse? He knew he didn't have a choice. "We'll take the boat and row out at dawn," he said. And that was chapter 4. Hope you guys enjoy my videos. I hope that you check out my DeviantArt, Dragon Master Mario, and I do have a Twitter, Mario Herline, the same as this channel. So I gotta get my drink. I try to read faster, so the videos don't really take that long to upload, so yeah. Well, I hope I see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye.